Yo, welcome to the motherfucking Why Not podcast, where we talk about literally anything that comes straight to the motherfucking dome because I'm a why not. Y'all, so I hope y'all like the intro. It's just something, it's the same thing, just like different wording and different, or whatever, right? So, yeah, I do want to give a name to these little videos that I be recording because I freaking love them. I love them so much, and I love them, and I love them, and I love them. So I give a name, okay? As y'all can see, a little different setup. I moved my room around a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see, but hold on, let me show you. This is something Chels she painted for me. And look at how freaking... It's Megan Thee Stallion. Look how freaking cute is that. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's all Shrek now. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then obviously we have some SZA with some butterflies. My Stitch. I don't know how far y'all can see, actually. Ew. Fuck. But y'all, we made a little fucking friend. It's a guinea pig. It's so cute. So we're gonna leave him right here. I hope y'all can see him. Yeah, I hope y'all can see him right there. Oh, I have a little plastic. Okay, so y'all, today, this week has been a week, y'all. I wrote down so much stuff to talk about, and I do not remember what I wrote down. Let's see if it transformed to my freaking tablet. But y'all, so I do want to fucking talk to y'all. So last night I went to go watch a movie called The Mummy. And okay, if y'all guys have seen it, or if y'all haven't seen it, skip a few minutes because I'm gonna fucking talk about this movie, okay? So who the fuck was gonna tell me Mama Coco was fucking flashing her pussy up in that bitch? Mama Coco, chill the fuck out, babe. That part caught me the fuck off. Caught me off guard. Caught me the fuck off guard. Okay, whatever the fuck. But yeah, like overall, a really fucking good movie. Y'all, when she started her foot. Oh, I knew right then and there it was going to be a different movie. The peeling of the skin, like, ugh, it was so gruesome, but like so good at the same time, if that makes sense. Anyways, okay. Fuck, it didn't transfer. I guess I'll just go off the dome, but yeah, y'all. So today, I went to the gym. I've been feeling so freaking good when it comes to the gym, y'all. Like, I've been working out. I've been counting my calories. This weekend was a little bit rough, but you know, you win some, you lose some. But I watched Bohemian Rhapsody for the first time. So fucking good, right? Queen, crazy, just geniuses and everything, you know. I did coming back to like me moving around my room. I fucking love the way I moved my room around. Like, I had never moved it around like this before, and I'm able to put all my Stitch stuff up, like my caps, like my shoes. Like, it just looks so nice. Anyways, but yeah, back to The Mummy. Oh my god, how many fucking times am I gonna go off here or whatever, right? So The Mummy movie was very good. So me and my friend went, right? We showed up and we were like, oh yeah, can we get 2 tickets to the 7:45 or 7:40 movie, right? And they're like, okay, here, these are the only 2 seats here. Bitch, it was only 2 seats left, and they were in 2 opposite spots. Oh, okay. So obviously we didn't fucking go to that one, right? We were all fucking rushing to get to that movie too. Anyways, but yeah, so we're like, okay, well, can we see the seats for this 10:50 movie? All of them were empty. Not one person bought tickets for that movie yet, at least. But yeah, so we had like 3 hours to kill maybe, and we went to Marshall's. I bought so much. I bought 2 or 3 shirts from Marshall's, actually, and some shorts. And then I went to Walmart and I bought a shirt and shorts. And yeah, like I spent $100, and I bought some like dope Birkenstocks. They're over there. I'm not gonna go get up and get them, but they were so freaking cute, right? I definitely, I mean, it was $100, you know, but you know, money they come, they goes. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, footin' $100, right? So, yeah, I spent about $100 yesterday, including the fucking movie ticket. Like, everything was good, you know. So yeah, we watched the movie. Y'all, 10 out of 10, low key. We haven't had I personally have not seen a movie like this good in so long. Like, yes, you have to have a strong stomach to watch it, because y'all, I'm telling y'all, it was crazy as fuck. But like, yeah, like I don't know, I feel like it was so fucking good. So I want to say I do remember like about 2 things that I wanted to talk about from my notes. I did write down the story of when I fucking shocked myself and I was stuck. Like, I was stuck. Yeah. So yeah, so I have such bad like merges into different stories, but anyways, so also, oh my god, don't mind the fucking face cream. I literally forgot I was gonna record. It's Sunday today. It's 11:51 Sunday. Yeah. So, anyways, it's Sunday. I was supposed to record yesterday, but yes, I went to go watch the movie. Sorry guys, whatever. So, yeah. So oh my god, don't look at my drool. Ooh, baby, sorry. No, but yeah, I went to go watch the movie. What was I gonna fucking say? Oh, time I shocked myself. See, yeah, I remember. Can we get some snaps? Can we get some snaps for it? So, yeah, I remember one year. So it was Christmas time, right? It was Merry Chrysler, and I wanted a Christmas tree. Like, we hadn't not necessarily had one, but it was like pretty old, so we were like, oh, let's go and buy a Christmas tree, whatever, right? So I want to say we were thinking about buying one. We weren't gonna buy one, but we were like, you know what, maybe we should, I don't know. Like, we still have one, right? Okay, so I'm back. If y'all hear talking, just mind your business. But yeah, so we ended up going to Walmart, right? I was so excited. Mind you, I was like chamaco as fuck. I was probably like like 9 at the time. I want to say I was 9. Yeah, so I was about 9, and hold on, let me make sure I was still recording. Okay, yeah. So I was about 9, and I remember just walking in the store like, you know what? I'm gonna be a motherfucking Santa Claus today. Like, I'm gonna pick my tree. I'm gonna feel like, fuck, I'm gonna feel the Christmas spirit, you know? So I remember, if y'all know, okay, actually, I'm not even gonna expose where I live, but there's a Walmart, and in this Walmart, it's about 45 minutes away from here, from my hometown. Yeah. But like, obviously there's closer Walmarts, but okay, anyways, okay, I'm just trying not to expose where I live. Anyways, so there's a Walmart 45 minutes, and if the layout is basically like, you go in, and as soon as you go into like the right, there's like rows of Christmas trees, right? So obviously there's that fucking like white ass Christmas tree. There's like a white Christmas tree, and then like I was like, no, and I'm just looking through all of them. There's like a completely black one, there's like freaking pink one, there's crazy cute ones, right? So I was like, you know what, this one, like, it was like green, it was basic green, it had multicolored lights, like multiverse. It was like Doctor Strange, right? It had like multicolored lights, and I remember like telling my grandma, oh my God, grandma, this one. And she's like, no, maybe we don't need a Christmas tree. And I was like, no, this one, like, I really want this one, right? And I remember she kind of just went off in the distance, right? And because I would always get lost, y'all. They would have, like, I would have to go to the center and, like, they call me on the intercom, like, all the time. I kid you not, every time we went to... Cut that out. Okay, so I'm not gonna put that. I exposed it. Okay, anyways, but every time we went to that Walmart, I would always get lost. Like, that Walmart was big to me when I was a kid, right? So yeah, I remember she went off in the distance, right? And I was like, no, this one's it. And then I remember looking at the lights and I'm like, oh my God, these are so cute. And there was, okay, so I was already a fucking faggot when I was already 9, right? So there was this light and it was a pink light, and I remember being so intrigued. I'm like, this one's like shining differently. I go to touch it and I think it didn't have the glass on it or something, where I fucking like instantly felt the shock and I was like stuck in place. Like I was literally stuck in place and I got so scared. Like I literally couldn't move for like at least like, I kid you not, like 5 seconds. And that was the scariest 5 seconds. Like I dead ass felt like I was, you know, gonna die, right? Oh, can I say that? I'm gonna, you know? So yeah, I just felt like weird, a freak, right? And I remember like running to my grandma crying, and I'm like, grandma, like you didn't save me, like she was like right next to me, right? But I remember running to my grandma and being like, grandma, you didn't save me, like what the fuck, I'm gonna die, like what? I got shocked. And she's like, I mean, mentiroso. She was, my grandma didn't give a fuck, right? So love my grandma, right? But yeah, so that had happened. I remember every time I went to fucking Walmart, I would leave with a fish every single time. Like back then I used to have like this huge aquarium thing and like so much fishes, right? And I want to say I had too many because they started eating each other. They were like, I try to mix a beta fishes and like regular fishes and then like 2 beta fishes. They're very territorial, if I'm not mistaken, or very like aggressive with others. So anyways, so it was just like that for a little bit. I had the aquarium was so cute. I had like those fishes that clean the glass, like everything, right? So yeah, I was reminiscing, I'm assuming, because I wrote that down like the time I got shocked at by the Christmas tree. But yeah, I was just thinking about back then, like how Black Friday used to be. Like, I know I'm not fucking old, bruh. I'm not old, but I do definitely think that I kind of got like the end of like the millennials era, if that makes sense. Not necessarily millennial, but like just like I experienced like Chuck E. Cheese, like the Black Friday back then. Like I'm not saying like I'm 100% Gen Z, like all Gen X, like whatever, right? But I'm just saying like I experienced other stuff, right? So I was thinking about, I went on a fucking tangent right there. Anyways, but I was thinking about the other things that I was going through, and then I was like, oh, well, I went through Black Friday, right? And I remember one specific time that I went, it was like, I didn't know anything about Black Friday. I just knew that like years prior I was not allowed to go. Like I was too chamaco. Like I didn't know it got to a certain extent where like, bruh, it's like everybody in the motherfucker was fighting, like for real, right? So anyways, I just remember like going with my grandma and it being fucking packed, like crazy packed, right? And like I'm telling you, like there was babies crying, there was fucking people fighting, people yelling, like crazy, right? And I told my grandma, I'm like, grandma, I literally, like we were walking together or whatever, right? And I remember telling my grandma, like that toy, it went from like $60 to like $12 or some crazy shit like that, right? I remember telling my grandma, look, and it was like I ended up getting two, but it was like these like pretty tall Batman and Joker figures. Oh my god, I freaking love DC. We'll get into that another time, or maybe right now in a little bit. But I freaking love DC. So I loved Batman. I love and Batman, Joker, Harley Quinn, all of them, right? So I remember like, grandma, I want those two. Like, what? Right? Like the price was crazy. And she's like, I remember telling her the price and she was like, hello, what? Like, go get them, right? So I was like, okay, but I like quickly went, or like quickly turned around, and she was like, no, come back. Like, she didn't want me to go by myself, right? And I was like, no, like, I'm gonna go get them. Like, I'll maneuver through all this chaos, right? So I'm there, like, I had a fucking mission, like, I had a goal, and I was gonna get those two action figures, life-size action figure, I don't know, right? And I grabbed them, and like, I was chamaco, and I was holding like these big ass action figures like side to side, and I'm just like boom, 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 all quarterback, right? And I was just like, grandma, I got them. Like that. Imagine I get hit with a cart. But yeah, I was like so ecstatic. I was so happy. I was so like everything, you know? So yeah, I ended up getting them, and yeah, life is worth living. Life is worth living. Yeah. So yeah, I was very like, when I was little, I was very into DC. Like, I had the Bat Caves and like the little monitos. I had all of them. I had the Riddler, the Two-Face, everything, right? And to this day, baby, Poison Ivy is my girl. Like, Poison Ivy is my girl. Like, don't even, right? But yeah, I just remember all that, and that was cray, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like, there's so much. I want to talk about, honestly, let's talk about my childhood a little bit. Why not, right? So I remember recently, I don't think I've talked about this, but recently me and my cousins, we kind of got together, and we were just like, not reminiscing, but, or yeah, I guess reminiscing about the past, and just about like when our grandpa was here. So yeah, I remember, so me and my cousins were reminiscing, right? And I remember like telling them like, oh, do you guys remember this? Yeah, I remember that. And I remember like specifically, like, we as chamacos, we would grab anything we could find, whether that be like a fucking a random pamper box, like a freaking toy bike, like anything we would find. We would tie a rope on it and like make it into a piñata. We would stuff rocks in there, or like we would stuff like random shit so it can like mimic candy. And I remember those were so fun. Like those were the funnest times, right? Me and my cousins are so bad. Like, we were so bad. Like, I'm not even gonna say a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm just gonna say a little bit. But I remember one time, a friend, like a few friends of ours, right? I want to say we were like around 8, maybe 7. I don't know how old we were, but they kind of lived near us, and our grandpa didn't like. He wasn't strict, but like he was very much like, okay, just stay in this area, like stay at the house, like don't go down the block, right? Like, or it was kind of like 2 blocks away, but whatever, right? So I remember we had like planned to how we were gonna get to our friend's house, and so there were fences, right? And we weren't, I was fat. Bitch, I was all meatball, right? So I was like, y'all, I can't climb the fence, like, y'all. So we planned it. Like, we grabbed chairs from all around, right? Even from the neighbor's house, and put them next to so we would sneak into the neighbor's yard, and we would put a chair from their house next to the fence, and a chair from our house next to the fence, and vice versa. So we would sneak to the following neighbor's house and grab a chair from their
backyard and put it next to the fence. So there was chairs all over the fence where I can climb up and like easily go down, right? So we were fucking being smart about it, right? So we were like, okay, but once we fucking start jumping the fences, we need to run. Like, if Grandpa sees us, that motherfucker's gonna come out with a belt, right? So we freaking ran, like started jumping, hurdling over the fences and everything, and we finally got to our destination, the friend's house, right? And I remember we get there and the fucking grandma to the friend's house starts yelling. And mind you, we had to sneak through the side. So the friend's house at the time, like, we had to sneak through the side, and it was only a broken gate. So you had to be a very skinty girl, right? Like, very much Bella Hadid, right? And I was very much not that. I was very much Biggie McGee, right? And I just remember thinking like, oh my God, how can I even get there? They're like, no, you can get in. So they pull the gate, and I like finally squeezed through, right? And I was like, yay, like life is worth living. And that was like crazy, right? So we're in there, we're in the backyard, and that's when the grandma starts yelling, right? She starts yelling like, why are y'all here, blah, 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 blah. Like, because it's random as fuck that 3 kids are in your fucking backyard, especially with like the times, I don't know, the grandma was just strict, right? And she was like running at us, and we fucking booked it back to that fucking fence opening, like broken fence opening. So my cousins were able to fucking shoot out of the fucking fence, and me, bitch, I'm like in a fucking cartoon where my ass is stuck in the fucking fence, right? So I'm like, fuck, like I'm over here with my fucking so mind you, she had already called my grandma, right? Before she came out yelling. So I see her, like, I look back and I see her fucking coming in. I'm like trying to squeeze through, and I yelled like for my cousins. I'm like, yo guys, and they run back real quick and finally pull it, and we fucking get out of there and we book it. And y'all, why do I see my grandma walking from a block away? I don't think she saw us, but why did I see her? I got so freaking scared. We fucking ran to the houses, right? Back on the chairs, back to hurdling so fast, right? And so if y'all, okay, let me paint y'all a picture. My grandpa's house was right next to my grandma's house, which at the time used to be my mom's house, right? So it was 2 houses next to each other, and we would always hop back and forth from every house. Like, we had toys there, toys here, trampoline here, big grassland here to play football, like anything, right? So we were just like, oh no, we were over here, and like we come back, run back, like to go play in the other house, right? And we were like, my grandma comes back, and both of them come outside, and they're like, where were ya? Where on this time? Like in Spanish, right? Like getting mad, right? And we were like, we were inside playing with the toys, and they're like, nah. And I was like, grandma, no, we were like, what the hell? And my grandpa at the time had this, like, till this day I don't know what the fuck it was used for, but it looked like a funnel that was like, oh my god, wait, I don't even know if that's bad. I don't know if y'all know what the fuck that means, just let me know. But it was like a funnel, or if it doesn't mean anything, let me know too. But it was a funnel looking thing, like on the door, or like on the side of the door of his front door. So I was like, he was like, okay, are y'all lying to me or not? And we were like, no, like we were playing with our toys in the other house. And they were like, okay, if I look back on that camera and he points to that funnel thing, will I see y'all or whatever, right? And I was like, you're not gonna see us that we went over there because we didn't go over there. And my cousins look at me like, bitch, like you're fucking lying, oh. And they're like, okay, well, we believe y'all, but like y'all guys need to let us know where y'all are. And we were like, well, we were in the other house playing, we're gonna go back to the other house play, right? And we go back to playing whatever, and my cousin's like, what, he's gonna look in the camera. I'm like, y'all, I'm no rocket fucking scientist, but ain't no way that funnel looking shit is a camera. And yeah, obviously they were just doing that to scare us, but I remember those were the times, man. Those were the motherfucking times, right? But hold on, let me check it. Okay, I'm still recording. But yeah, like I just was thinking, we were reminiscing about other stuff. We were reminiscing about our old childhood, like cats, dogs, fish, guinea pigs, everything, bitch. We had a whole fucking zoo. Yeah, but also too, I wanted to talk to y'all about like, so I was watching Vanilla Mae's podcast, right? And I usually do when I'm walking, like I'll go to the trail and I'll put on her podcast and I'll walk and just vibe, you know? And so she does this thing where people can call, or she puts a link on her Instagram and people call her or whatever, right? And one of them, and I wanna say, I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna say the right thing, but if I don't, I'll reread it and tell y'all a whole different other aspect, if that makes sense. Okay, anyways, but so someone called her and she was listening to the phone call and she was like, I don't remember exactly what happened, but long story short, it was kind of like, don't feel bad for being the villain in people's story. And I was like, oh, okay, and why is that, right? So she just went in like a fucking tangent, right? Or not tangent, she just went on a deep dive of that, and she was just kind of like saying like, well, honestly, like everyone's viewpoints are gonna change, whether that be their maturity, their way of like communicating, like their humor, like everything's gonna change, like that's a guaranteed, right? And sometimes shit won't align, like ever, right? And it just had me thinking about like things I've gone through and things that I wish I can like redo, if that makes sense. But yeah, I feel like I've always been in predicaments where like I feel like I wanted to redo stuff and I was maybe the bad guy, you know, and it almost feels like I just hope, I feel like I've come to terms that like I just hope everything's okay. Like I hope everyone's doing well. Like I pray for the best. I manifest the best for everyone. Like I truly believe that everyone deserves greatness. I fucking wish world peace was like at an all-time high. Like right now that's not even in the picture, but you know, what the fuck, right? But yeah, like I just do hope, like I bring that up only because like I feel like I've gone through a lot of things like where I've been in, hold on, I need to sneeze. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, I feel like I brought that up just because like I feel like I've gone through so much of that where I felt like I didn't credit myself and I was maybe perhaps the bad guy. But truly I feel like when I go through situations like that, I feel like I kind of make myself feel less and make myself feel small, and it puts me in an ugly situation because it's like it does affect my mental. And as vulnerable as it sounds, like I feel like sometimes it makes me degrade myself, and I know that shouldn't be the case, and I've realized that. Like I feel like I'm talking past tense now because I don't feel like that anymore. I feel like what's meant to happen is gonna happen, right? Like what can go wrong, fucking Murphy's Law, right? But I think we're all growing, and I think we're all changing, and that's exactly what all this is about. Is like, you are gonna probably be the villain, and so fucking be it, you know. And it might be because you are the villain, or because, you know, the other person just can't see, can't do, or can't explain, communicate properly, you know? And that's fine. Like, that's, if other people can't find the good in them, don't find the good in them, babe. Don't help them find the good in them. And yeah, I remember this week I was talking to my coworker, and I was basically saying, like, I don't think people realize that they're gonna, like, right? Because I say that, and although it's very broad, I say that because, like, I feel like people don't realize the little time they have, and they want to make it, like, so negative. They want to make their time so negative, and I say negative because, like, for example, where I work, you're just gonna come and complain about every little thing for no reason, like, be ugly for no reason. Like, why are you living to be like that? Like, and also too, like, with my fuck ass town, like, people steal so much. Like, why are you living and feeling good about yourself because you do stupid shit? Like, I'm not even speaking on anyone in particular, but I'm just saying, like, the world is so negative already for y'all to keep adding negative. Like, y'all do realize your time is ticking. Like, for all of us, our time is ticking. And yeah, and I was like, I wonder why people are like that. And my coworker ate, because she said that my coworker, bitch, she my friend, right? She said the reason why people are like that is because people can't take accountability. And I was like, as fucking simple as that sounded, I felt like that wasn't in my head. I was trying to find the good in, like, you know what, maybe they're having a bad day, maybe this is going wrong in their life, maybe this, maybe that. But she simply said, like, no, it's because they can't take accountability. And I was like, oh my God, so many negative people can't take accountability. And as simple as it sounds, I feel like that wasn't in my head when I was going through shit. I feel like it cleared a lot of stuff in my head, and I'm so thankful for that, literally. Bless up. But I was so I had to take a step back, because, like, that really opened my eyes. Like, I truly believe that in certain situations that I have been through, that men or women have never taken accountability and, like, or for their actions and resolved the matter. Does that make sense? And I've been in so many fucking scenarios, dude. Like, I'll give y'all one, actually. So recently, okay, actually, I can't talk about that. I was gonna talk about a coworker, but let me just shut the fuck up. So, okay, I'll tell you another one. So recently, I have gone through something where I'm not gonna say who it was because it's really close in my family, but I had told them something, right? And if y'all don't know me, I'm gonna let y'all know that I do have problems remembering shit, and that's not being like a pick me, that's just factual, right? So I do have problems remembering shit, and this family member had told me something in particular, and I held on to their word, right? Because they gave me their word. And I remember telling them, like, maybe weeks later, like, oh, do you remember this? Like, you gave me your word, blah, 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 whatever. And they were like, no, like, you're very forgetful. Like, I never said that. And oh my God, that sent me over the fucking edge, because, like, I feel like I've been through so many situations where, like, people have used me forgetting shit to their advantage and basically abusing their power, if that makes sense. And then it makes me, because I do remember shit, some stuff,
but some stuff I don't. And I feel like everyone's like that, but like I feel like I'm a little bit more like that, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't have fucking dementia, but that's why I film shit, because I feel like in the future I will, but I hope I don't. I'm not manifesting anything. But yeah, so that situation had happened and I was so pissed off, y'all. Like, y'all don't realize I was really ticked by that. Like, how could you use that against me? Or how can you use that to your power to not hold on to your word? Like, that really pissed me off, y'all. Like, I say that because people can't hold accountability. Moral of the story, you know? Why did I start talking about that? Oh, because okay, so basically that's what I was watching, Vanilla Miss's vlog, and I mean podcast, and I was just thinking of that, like, wow, like, that's actually fucking crazy. Like, she made me open my eyes, and then I had the conversation with my coworker, my friend, and she also made me open my eyes, and I was just like, oh my god, like, that's crazy. And I have been going through stuff, honestly, not bad stuff, you know, I mean, everyone goes through stuff, but I just feel like hearing that almost gave me peace of mind, you know. I gotta find peace of mind. You know, that voice in your head is saying, I gotta find peace of mind. Okay, shout out Lauryn Hill. But yeah, so that's basically what happened. Right now I want to do what is it? Song of the week? Yeah, what was the song of the week? If y'all guys have a song of the week, don't be shy to put it in the comments. I want to see. Y'all guys have to give me your suggestions and shit. So, yeah, I don't know. What have I been jamming out to recently? I don't even know if there's a freaking song in particular that I've been jamming out to. What? Okay, what have we been replaying? Okay, it looks like I've been replaying. Oh my god. No, it looks like I have been replaying. Hold on, let me check. Cobra by Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. You know, that is definitely probably was the song of the week, right? Oh my god, I'm not even gonna talk about what happened. I respect my girl. I'm not gonna talk about what happened, but I do believe people get what they deserve. And I'm not saying that to her. I'm saying that to him. So we're just gonna leave that at that, you know. But I've been jamming out to Cobra because y'all, that song, crazy good. Like, crazy fucking good. Also, okay, yeah, that's the song of the week. So I wanted to talk about this situation that happened, and I'll tell you about the two guys actually. But so I guess this kind of leads into like the whole accountability thing. But so I was talking to this guy recently, and not talking, more like just texting, but he's very handsome, you know. Oh my god, y'all, what the fuck, I'm telling y'all too much. Stop, y'all. What the fuck? Why the fuck am I telling you too much? Like, what the fuck? So yeah, okay, anyways, so I'm gonna tell y'all. So yeah, I've been talking to this, or no, not been. I'm not talking to him no more. But I was talking to this guy, texting, and it was so cute. Like, he was so sweet, so polite. Like, it was never on like, no, oh, show me your ass, because it's always that, y'all. Like, always fucking that, right? But it was never on that timing. So I was just like, you know what, let me give it a try, right? I've been looking for a relationship, I've been wanting a relationship, like, why not do this, right? So I like was calling him like every night, like he was calling me every night, like it was just like that. And then one of the phone calls, he had said something along the lines like, oh, like, do y'all guys know what Hinge is? Actually, if y'all know what Hinge is,
period. But if y'all don't know what Hinge is, if y'all don't know what Hinge is like not a dating app, but like a friend or get to know each other app. I don't know, but y'all can simply match. I don't know how Tinder is, but okay, let me just shut the fuck up. Anyways, it's a fucking app, and if you don't know what the fuck that, right? So, anyways, he tells me, he's like, oh, I deleted Hinge, like I really want to talk to you, like, and only you, like this and that. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so sweet. I didn't fucking tell him I deleted Hinge, because I really didn't fucking delete Hinge, so I'm not gonna fucking lie to him, right? Mind you, I will never lie. You told me you were gonna delete Hinge. I never said shit, right? But it was never like that. Like, I never told him that, right? So then we had, it was a nice convo, like really nice convo. And then I was invited to a pool party type of deal, right? And when I get there, like, I go in the hot tub. Y'all, one thing about me, bro, if there's a pool party and there's a hot tub, you will not catch me in the pool. I'm in that hot tub. I'm going to stay in the hot tub, babe. I freaking love some hot tub. You like hot tub? I like hot tub. So, chilling in the hot tub, right? 5 feet apart because we're all gay, right? And basically, when we first started talking, he had snapped me on Snap. He wanted my Snap, all this, whatever, right? So he snapped me, but I never looked at my Snap. Like, I never looked that he snapped me. So I had all these people snap me, and his just kept going lower and lower. So I never looked at it, right? And well, he never mentioned it too, that he snapped me. So I was like, whatever, right? So I went on Snap, and I think I was just in the hot tub, and I was just scrolling, like, who's snapping me, like, who's texting me, who's on Insta, like, whatever, right? So I was just in the hot tub chilling, and I go on Snap, and I just keep scrolling, like, making sure I was like replying to all my messages, snapping everyone, whatever. And I see his, like, when I scroll more, and it said so and so weeks ago, amount of weeks ago, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot, like, he snapped me, like, I don't think I ever saw it, right? And I told my friend, like, oh my god, I never snapped this dude back, like, he probably fucking hates me, but like, we were texting on Instagram the whole time, so it really didn't matter. But so yeah, I snap him a picture of my body in the hot tub, right? And he snaps back fast as fuck. Like, I kid you not, like, less than a minute, or maybe even less than half a minute. I don't fucking know, but he replied fast as fuck, and he sent a snap of his car, or him, I think, and he was like, how do you look? And I was like, I just put LOL, right? And he's like, how do you look? And I was like, what do you mean, how do I look? And mind you, he had already sent me another picture of his car, nice car and everything. And then I was like, what do you mean, how do I look? He was like, how do you look? Like, how does your face look? And I was like, oh, okay. And it clicked to me that he didn't realize it was me, the motherfucker from Instagram, the motherfucker that he's been calling every night. And I was just like, you know what? I was like, when you're done texting all your fucking hoes, text me back on Instagram. Because mind you, y'all, he left me undelivered on Instagram. And then that's when I snap him back, and then he opens my Snap fast as fuck, never texted me back on Insta for like 2 hours. Oh, okay, so I'm back. It says it's not, we ran into an issue. If it doesn't say fuck, but anyways, so yeah, I was like texting back, he was like, oh, what, like blah blah, like trying to cover it up. And yeah, one thing about me is that when I'm ever texting someone and I find out they lied to me or catch them in a lie, it's pretty much game over. Like, I will not text you back. And I hold myself at a very high standard when it comes to that, because like, lying is non-negotiable. You shouldn't have to lie. And if you feel like you have to lie, maybe this is not gonna work out, you know? So yeah, very much a lot, right? But yeah, I do want to say that the Why Not podcast is in town, y'all. I do want to do like little, not segments, but like little where one day we're in fucking space and the next we're in fucking the ocean, like, you know. Because why not? Why fucking not? Also, too, y'all, if y'all guys wonder why I fucking post videos like this, literally, why not? Oh, why not? I feel like it's such a funny, fun thing to do. And yeah, have I gotten hate? Not hate. Well, no one says shit to my face, so I ain't even tripping. But yeah, like, I really don't give a fuck about it. I couldn't care less. I really couldn't. Like, I really couldn't care less. But yeah, like, I really hope everyone, I think I'm gonna end it here actually. But yeah, I really do hope all y'all have a very blessed week. I truly hope you know, I truly hope this convo just made y'all realize something, especially with the whole fucking accountability thing. I one thing I do want to say is that I hope y'all guys just be nice. I hope y'all guys are randomly nice. Hold the door open for someone. Like, compliment someone's hair, nails, fucking necklace, like anything, right? Just be nice. And it doesn't take much to be nice. It's free. It's free. So I feel like if someone fucking posted that on Facebook, everyone in my town will fucking start doing it because it's free, because they run to anything that's free. Anyways, sorry, I'm over here being, oh my god, hello, I'm over here talking about being nice and I'm over here being mean. Okay, you know what? No, because bitches are bitches here. I'm talking to the bitches, not to the everyone else. I'm talking to the bitches that are mean. So yeah, so y'all guys, I'm not a haterville. I left that in 2025, y'all. I left that in 2025. But yeah, just be nice, be swag, be legitness, y'all. I am gonna wrap it up, but yeah, I do hope you have a blessed week, a blessed day, bless everything. I hope y'all guys listen to Cobra by Megan the motherfucking Stallion. Let me know what freaking song y'all have been jamming out this whole week. But yeah, I love y'all and I will talk to y'all next week. Bye. Y'all, imagine if I fucking blew your heads up. Like, brains all over your fucking room. Okay, bye.
Let me see what pomegranates taste like. Is it? Okay.